Non-Christians usually claim there's not enough historical evidence. There are no eyewitness testimonies, and the Gospels were written long after Jesus lived by those who didn't even know Jesus. Further, they say there is no evidence from secular or non-Christian sources that substantiate the historical outline about Jesus as found in the Gospels. They then conclude, how is it that if Jesus was so important, we don't even know the birth date of Jesus, nor when he was crucified? Well, concerning this last question, I talked with Dr. Darrell Bock, professor of New Testament at Dallas Theological Seminary. Listen.
Peter Jennings opened his special by saying, we suspected that reliable sources would be hard to come by. And he said that not only are there reliable sources hard to come by, he said there's a lack of evidence concerning Jesus' life in terms of the historical Jesus. Is that true?
No, not really. There actually is quite a bit of historical evidence, especially considering how obscure at one level a figure Jesus was. He was tucked away in a rural part of the Roman Empire. And as he was tucked away in that rural part, in the context of a vast empire, one would think you would know very little about him, but in fact he pops up in a whole lot of places.
A lot of people say that there are no secular, non-Christian sources about Jesus that confirm the historical facts that are found in the New Testament. Is that true or false?
No, that's false. We have several sources outside the Bible that confirm the existence of Jesus, and they say very important things about Jesus.
Such as?
We have Tacitus, who says that Pontius Pilate was responsible for the execution. That's a Roman historian talking about a Roman governor. We have Josephus, a Jewish historian, saying Pontius Pilate is responsible for the execution of Jesus, and our people put him up to it. So that's a Jewish historian talking about the Jewish contribution to the discussion. We have Jewish sources that talk about Jesus as a magician and sorcerer, acknowledging that he did unusual works. That's something that Josephus also tells us. So not only do we have corroboration, in some cases we have double corroboration.